My friends, real friends, better than your friends. That's how we keep popping out that binge, yeah. No foes, real friends, we even gotta
Welcome back to Char'Nese Grad School. I can't remember every video I did, but the most recent one was reading in grad school. So go back and watch that, and go back and watch all the previous videos. Again, as always, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any concerns, please let me know. What do you want to know about so I can help you? Also, Grad Adventures premiered, so I'm going to be chronicling my time, my experiences, so please go and watch those, and I look forward to the new stuff coming out in a couple of weeks. Today is going to be all about friendships and making friendships, maintaining friendships, and cultivating those type of relationships while you're in graduate school, and it also includes mentorship. So first things first, it's all about time management. Whether you're in a intimate relationship or a friendship, it's all about making time for those people that you care about, because I'm so into this grad school bubble. Even that I'm still on my undergrad campus, I can't even connect with friends or my sisters on this campus because I'm so engulfed in my own studies and my own work that it's sometimes hard to really branch out of my own circle, of my own personal bubble. So again, it's all about making time. My schedule this semester is really hectic, so I can't really do that throughout the day, but you still want to make time to call. And that's with any program, anything you go into, about making time for people that you care about. So what I do now, because sometimes I don't have time to call, and sometimes calling takes up too much time because I end up being on the phone for hours with them because I miss them so much and it's a lot of stuff to catch up on. So we just talk on the phone for hours. So what I do now is I send a text and say, hey, I'm checking on your text. I want to see if you're good. How's everything? And then sometimes that text might lead into other conversations, and then I might need to pick up the phone and call them and to check on them or FaceTime them. But sometimes just saying, hey, I see you, I'm thinking about you, so that I don't feel like I'm neglecting those people I care about, even my family members at home. So one thing I noticed about friendships is we are all at different levels, all at different planes, as far as some in school, some working, some not, some in between, some taking a gap year, some going back. And sometimes I feel like I'm putting my school stresses on them, and they're at a different place of their life. So be mindful of how you do that when you go into your own program or when you're handling your everyday life, as far as putting your weight on somebody else, because they too are going through something else. And so I try to make sure that with anything, because I'm the peacemaker person, I'm that person that is always thinking about other people. So I always ask them. They ask me and I answer honestly and truthfully. And then when I ask them, I really want to know, how are you doing? How are things at home? How are things with you? Spiritually, mentally, how is everything? And then we can just talk through that and catch up and laugh like old times. So I think, again, it's all about finding a balance. You have to find time to connect with your people, find time to see people in person if they are near to you, and really just that's a part of self-care. So talking to those people, checking in, and being that constant person that you was before, even if you aren't in the same city, in the same town or state. So just try to stay connected, and that's my only thing. Like I said, I try to do that by phone, and I try to do that by FaceTime and text. But sometimes I feel like I'm just neglecting my people, and I'm so sorry about that. If I ever made you feel like I wasn't here for you because of what I was going through in my own program. And for the first half, like I said, I really felt overwhelmed. And now I'm getting to a space where I am more able to juggle the things going on in grad life versus my real life and things like that. And plus I'm planning an event, so that's more on top of that. And just staying sane in this process. So I apologize to my family, my friends. I love you so much. But you understand, and I hope you understand that it's nothing personal. But I'm just trying to navigate. And like I said, if I ever neglected you or I made you feel like your problems or your issues weren't a concern, I'm sorry, because I was in my own head at the time. And so what I plan to do moving forward is, like I said, continue to those, hey, just checking on your text. Hey, I'm thinking about you. I see what you're doing, and I'm proud of you. Even people that you haven't talked to in a minute, like text them, call them, and say, hey, what's up? I see you, or I appreciate what you're doing, and just love on them even if you're far away. And I think that we need to continue loving on each other regardless of where we are and what we are doing right now in our life, because we all are going through something, and sometimes we just need that pick me up to keep going and to keep striving, because this world is crazy. And I feel like I'm going on a tangent right now, but friendships, going back to friendships, as far as making friendships in your program and in your graduate level, I would say latch on to people in your classroom. It's not hard because everybody's pretty much on the same level playing field. They're trying to get their master's degree like you. The program is similar, so just latch on to them and be that support for each other. Find a mentor in your level, and find a mentor in your professors or in your assistantships that can really kind of guide you and give you support, because grad school is no easy feat, and you want to be able to sustain and maintain your sanity, but also do well and keep up your grades, because that's an important part of it too. You have to keep your GPA up in order to stay in the program. So find your mentor, find your friends within your cohort or in your classes, and latch on to them. What we've created at Mizzou, because like I said, I went here undergrad and I'm back again for grad, so I see similar faces sometimes, but there is a graduate student chat. So if there's like-minded people, make a group meet and connect that way. Any social stuff, any kind of academic things going on campus, put it in the chat and let's connect that way. One of the first things I wanted to do when I got here, well, got back to Mizzou, was to make sure my grad experience was different than my grad experience. So I wanted to differentiate the two and make sure I had a different experience than I had in undergrad, because I was still on the same campus. And so by doing that, I created a chat, and I found out there was already a chat in existence, which is good. So there's people, adults is what they call it, adults in Columbia that hang out, social stuff, academic, anything kind of fun stuff going on. They socialize in there. And so create that for you if you don't have it when you go into your program, and just latch on to like-minded people, people of same interests, people of same race, nationality, whatever. Find your group within your program, within your institution, and then make that your home. And that's how you just cope with it and navigate, because you want to be able to find your home just as you did in undergrad, wherever you decide to go for grad school, even if it means going back to the same school, because you might see the same faces, but you aren't on the same level, and you want to find people who are on your level that can understand what you're going through. So lastly, again, I want to thank you all for supporting me with this series. I'm not done yet. I don't want to be done yet. I want to continue to support you all as I continue. So next week, I'll be talking about all the big words and what they mean. So thesis, project, dissertation, and how they kind of go into your own program. I'm here to help you, and I want my experience, as I told you before, to be a guide for you to do well and get you into school, first of all. So keep it going for me. I want to keep it going for you. So let me know what you want to know, and I got you. See you next video.